with us is the brilliant cast of this highly anticipated miniseries. Oliver Jackson Cohen, Ella Lily Highland, Mimi Keene, and Anjana Vasan. So great to have all of you here.
Yes, good to see you all.
I cannot wait to see this, sincerely, because I'm a big fan of like all those mysteries. So what was it like for you all to join in on this big cast? We'll start with you.
Oh, I mean, it was amazing. Agatha Christie is just like, it's so iconic and it's so beloved that it's like, it's nerve-wracking because you want to please the fans and intrigue the new people. But I think that we did that. Yeah. I think we did. I hope we did. But just, yeah, very exciting. I don't think anyone could ever turn that opportunity down.
Yeah.
No.
Well, this one feels more modern, right? More psychological, I guess, in nature. Kind of some of the previous things we've seen. So, do you feel that way?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a lesser known book, and it's one of the later books that she wrote. And there's all of these kind of theories that she was studying Freud, and so it's a very different setup to most of the books. The murders, there's a formula to all of her writing, but it feels like it kind of goes outside of the bounds of what she's kind of done before. Okay. So we very much try and represent that in the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
So someone lay out the storyline for us.
How long you got?
Okay. Abridged version, because it takes place, what, back in 1936?
Yeah.
Who's going to do this?
You got this. Deflecting responsibility to you.
All right, ready? So it's a story about this very famous tennis champion who is beloved and is going through this very public and scandalous divorce due to his infidelity, and he decides to remarry and invite his ex-wife on their honeymoon to his aunt's house by the coast.
Why not?
And then, because that's what you do.
Right, that's exactly.
And then
Sounds right.
chaos ensues.
Right.
Yeah.
And everybody's got secrets.
Everyone's got
Secrets. What are your secrets?
Jasmine, look right at you.
What's your secret?
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what's great about an Agatha Christie is that she, everyone is a suspect because everyone has fears and insecurities.
Yeah.
And those are motivations that can calcify into something more sinister. And you're watching it going, well, any of these people could do it. And there's just so much more than meets the eye with most of these characters, I think. And that's what makes Agatha Christie so iconic, because she wrote about human emotions.
Jealousy, obsession.
Yeah. Had you read it?
No, I hadn't. I hadn't heard of it even. But
You read the script, though, right?
I didn't read the script. I just read it, before you go on in the day and you read it, you're just like, okay, you just stay in the moment, No, but I was, so fascinated by it, and I think like the themes, like you say, are really like modern and universal, and that's like a testament to her, because she was kind of oh my God, I lost my word. She was talking about things that we're kind of only talking about now, I feel like, in our storytelling.
So ahead of her time.
So ahead of her time, like about female relationships and jealousy and all those things.
Who is your character in the film?
Audrey. So I was the divorcee wife.
Yes, there's like a love triangle that goes on, and then Ange.
And I'm lurking around somewhere. I play a lady's companion, which is a position that a lot of single women of a certain class and upbringing could be, a respectable position. If you weren't married, there were very few options for you as a woman back in that time. So you could be a governess, or you could be a companion. So I'm a companion to the very wonderful, iconic Angelica Houston, who plays Lady Tressilian, who owns the big estate that everyone has come that summer to honeymoon in. And
this coastal estate.
Very beautiful. And we
So you're like a ride or die.
Yeah, so I'm her ride or die, but also I'm kind of frustrated at being the ride or die. Like I'm ready to leave, but I don't know how to leave.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I've lived my life with her for so long, and I feel like I want to live life on my own terms, but how do I even begin to do that, and what does that even look like?
Where did you guys film?
In
Bristol.
Where were we?
Just like the English coastal.
It looks beautiful. I'm just looking at the imagery.
And a beautiful old house as well.
Bristol.
We're like all in our world. What was your character?
My character is the new wife, Kay Elliott, and I didn't do it. Or maybe I did.
Or maybe she did.
But yeah, it's a crazy one.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'd feel if my new husband took me on a honeymoon
It's
to see his
most
ex-wife?
That's a really good question.
I went along with it. I don't
Yeah.
know
Yeah, you did go along with
why
it.
I went along with it.
I mean, would any of you done that in real life?
No. Would you?
No.
It's insane.
It's great.
But what's so incredible, though, is that you kind of don't really question it.
Yeah.
In that there's a sort of genius because everyone's got secrets, everyone's got a reason for.
Yeah.
So everyone's harboring all this stuff. So you just sort of don't question it. You think, oh, maybe there's unfinished business. Maybe this makes sense. These, you know, that Neville and Audrey have known each other since childhood. So there's a sort of sibling thing there. So you sort of don't really ever question it. To a modern day audience, though.
As a
Anyone
red
came
flag,
to me and was
sure.
like that, I've got an idea. I'm going to take
Let's
my
all
new
go.
wife and my ex-wife away together.
That is, I don't
Yeah.
even know what they're smoking. We want to do some rapid fire questions with you guys real quick before we let you go. So, you ready?
Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
Who's most likely to crack a joke in the middle of a tense scene? Even I was pointing. Even I was pointing to. I kind of picked up on that.
Okay. If you could play any other character in the show, who would it be? So we'll start with you. Any other character?
Oh my god. I think Mr. Treves.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Who is
Played by
that?
the great Clark Peters.
He is like telling the
lawyer.
story.
Oh.
He's
And he has a
family lawyer.
wonderful voice.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'd like that voice.
Yeah.
I would love to play Inspector Leach, played by Matthew Reese, because
Yeah.
I want to be the guy that like figures it all out.
Yeah.
I want to like solve the
Yeah.
crime.
Yeah.
What about the two of you?
I would like to play Angelica Houston's part because she never leaves her bed.
So true.
That is the
So
best
true.
one.
It's the dreamiest job.
It is the dreamiest job. I think I do Leech as well.
Yeah, Leach is good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm looking forward to seeing this.
Me
I'm very
too.
glad I have a BritBox account. Great to have all of you
I'm
here.
hooked. I'm hooked already. You guys are great. Great. Thanks for coming and visiting us here.
for
Great
having
to
us.
have you.
Yes. Yes.
And you can see the mystery unfold in Agatha Christie's Toward Zero, streaming on April 16th on BritBox.
There you go.